To thread the top of the machine, you have two places to put the top thread. You can put it on the vertical spool pin or the horizontal spool pin. If you can't see this one, it does flip up and down, so you can just gently flip that back up. If you put it here, all you got to do is just drop it on. If you choose to do the horizontal spool pin, you're going to slide off this little guy, slide on your thread, and kind of butt that up against there. Make sure that the thread is unwinding towards you. But again, you can just plop it right on. So, to thread the top part of the machine, first we're going to go around the hook in the back. Then come straight down and follow the arrow. Then we're going to come straight down the front. And when we get to the bottom of this big silver bar, we're going to follow this black arrow and swing back around to the top. Inside, behind this silver bar right here, is the thread take-up lever, this little hook right here. If you can't see it, twist the hand wheel on the right-hand side of the machine until it comes to the top. Then following this black arrow that goes from right to left, we're going to swing the thread right to left, and it will automatically go into the take-up lever. Then we're going to come straight back down the front. We're going to go behind this bar. We go from right to left and behind this bar from left to right. Now we need to put the thread through the eye of the needle. So make sure that the needle is as high as it will go, and a helpful tip is to cut off the end of the thread to make sure it's nice and sharp. We're going to go through the needle from front to back. Pull the thread and make sure it's lined up straight down from the needle and in. Make sure it's not twisted around the needle at all. The last thing we need to do is to get this thread underneath the presser foot. On the presser foot, there's a little crack right here in the plastic. So we're going to take our thread and we're going to go through the crack and pull it towards the back. Now it's under the presser foot. Now we're ready to put our bottom thread in. So here I have my wound up bobbin and my bobbin case. Make sure you get the correct number for the machine that you're sitting at so that it will work with your machine. First thing we're going to do is make sure that our bobbin spins the correct direction in the machine and in the bobbin case. When we drop it in, we're going to look at it kind of like a wagon wheel, and we're going to just drop it right in. When we pull on it, it should spin to the right or clockwise, so double check it. Then the thread feeds itself into this crack right here, and then we have to swing it under that plate, under the tension plate, between those two little prongs. So remember, we swing it under the plate. When we pull it, check it one last time. It should be going to the right or clockwise. Now we're ready to put it in our machine. So we're going to open this front cover very gently, and we're going to put it thread side first. So make sure when you put your bobbin case that it goes straight in like this. You do not want to see the thread. It's got a little thumb looking thing on it, so we're going to make sure it's giving us a thumbs up. This little guy needs to be straight up. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to gently push it in and then snap it into place. If it doesn't snap, it will fall out while you're sewing. To take this out, we just take this little handle and pull it towards us and very gently pull it straight back out. So one more time, make sure it's giving you a thumbs up. Thread side in first. We're going to push it in and snap it into place. Now we need to get our thread to the top of the machine. So with my left hand, I'm going to hold on to the top thread, and I'm going to gently put pressure on it and pull it towards the left. With my right hand, I'm going to twist the hand wheel on the machine, and I'm going to twist it toward me. Always twist the hand wheel towards you. And we're going to keep twisting with our right hand and keep pulling with our left hand until our thread snags below. Once it snags, we can pull it to the top. So see how it pulled our bottom thread up to the top. Then I can take my shears or a pencil or something skinny and sweep it through, and it will pull it up to the top. Then all I have to do is shut the front cover, and we're in business. We're ready to sew.